Hi, I'm Maggie Cruz, winemaker here at Jordan Vineyard and Winery.
I'm Dana Grandy, the Grower Relations Manager at Jordan.
Today we are tasting our 2021 Alexander Valley Jordan Cabernet. Another great vintage. We're very excited to be releasing this wine. Dana, can you tell me a little about the epic 21 growing season?
It was epic. We actually were in the middle of what we didn't know yet was 3 years of lower than average rain. 21 was the second year of that. So conditions at the beginning of the season in 2021 were really dry. That led to a little bit of shatter at bloom time. Merlot was actually more impacted by some winds that we had at bloom. Merlot is a very fragile little flower, and it doesn't like wind. But going into the rest of the season, we had set that went well in the Cabernet world, and then the rest of the growing season was pretty moderate. It wasn't really cool. We did have a few warm days, but we didn't have
Heat spikes.
and durations of heat waves. My favorite thing about this vintage was that we didn't have any long heat waves after veraison. And
key.
that is, for me, like, it makes my life a whole lot easier, and my job a whole lot easier, and your job
Yes,
a whole lot easier.
Flavors when you don't have late season heat are just so much brighter and fresher, and that's so
Right.
much our style. So when that happens, it's just this perfect harmony to make our style of wine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And because it was a moderate season, these tannins came together with the flavors in a pretty seamless way. It's not something that you have to wait for those tannins to evolve, as sometimes happens. And this one came together.
I remember 2021, everything was just so textbook. We were kind of trucking along and everything was good. And then we were tasting vineyard samples, not quite ready. And when they were ready, I remember looking at the table with you and being like, well, this is going to be a good year.
Yeah.
Like, it was just, everything came together. The fruit was really intense and rich. The tannins were really nice on the grape samples. Everything was there. And it was kind of, it was a sleeper vintage for me growing season. Everything was just fine. And then all of a sudden.
And then all of a sudden it was just, it hit.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the eyebrow raise at the table when we're tasting samples. It's like, or the, oh.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we're usually really quiet when we like something, and then we can't stop talking.
Right.
But just the beautiful, like, blue kind of fruit characteristics. It's got that blackberry and the blueberry. You and I always differ. Boysenberry or cassis this time? I think I'm going boysenberry on this one.
I think it is a boysenberry. I do remember some of those tanks too. You would walk into the cellar when some of these Cabernets were fermenting, and it smelled like boysenberry pie. Like someone had just put together a fruit compote or a fruit sauce for a boysenberry pie. It was extraordinary walking into the cellar on some of these tanks.
Yes, I know. Even when the cellar crew was like, that one smells really good.
Yeah,
They're doing pump overs on the
Yeah.
40th day in a row,
Right.
and they're exhausted, but they're excited about it.
Right.
You know it's a
You
good
know it's a good
vintage. And as far as food pairings, this is a very traditional Jordan. I think it goes with our usual fare. What would you pair it with?
I think I would pair it. I made a paella not long ago, and I would pair it with paella. But to your point, very traditional, absolutely holds up and would be beautiful with the red meats. Pork loin would be great.
Yeah. Even like a red sauce with a little bit of cream in it, like an olive vodka sauce,
Yeah,
I think
that
do
would be
really
fantastic.
well. Again, something with bright acid, low alcohol, it's going to pair with a lot of different things.
It's really versatile.
We are very excited to be releasing our 2021 this spring. Thank you so much for joining us today, and cheers, Dana.
Cheers.
Cheers.